The Panama Canal has been a vital trade route, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans and handling massive amounts of cargo. However, it has faced significant challenges recently, even catching the attention of Elon Musk. Once under U.S. control, the canal was handed over to Panama in 1999. Since then, rising fees and tensions, including a bold threat by Donald Trump, have sparked concerns among shipping companies. Let's look into what's happening. In December, Trump made headlines with his comments about the canal. Speaking at a rally, he criticized Panama's high fees for American ships, claiming they harm U.S. businesses and the economy. Trump suggested that if Panama doesn't reduce costs, the U.S. could reclaim control of the canal. This statement caused a stir, as Trump also argued that high fees benefit countries like China, putting American companies at a disadvantage. Panama's president, José Raúl Mulino, quickly responded, asserting Panama's full control over the canal and refusing to entertain Trump's remarks. This sparked a heated exchange. Elon Musk, weighing in on the issue, attributed Panama's pricing to its struggles with fresh water, security concerns, and financial pressures, rather than a deliberate attempt to overcharge American businesses. While Musk's analysis offered perspective, tensions remained high. The controversy also highlighted the Panama Canal's long history. Discovered in 1513 by Spanish explorer Vasco Núñez de Balboa, the isthmus was identified as a crucial link between the oceans. Early explorers imagined creating a passage to save time and avoid the dangerous journey around South America. However, the rugged terrain and lack of technology delayed progress for centuries. In the late 19th century, the French attempted to build a canal under Ferdinand de Lesseps, who had successfully constructed the Suez Canal. Unfortunately, Panama's harsh conditions, including disease, tropical rains, and difficult terrain, led to failure. The project was abandoned in 1889 after the deaths of thousands of workers and massive financial losses. The U.S. took over the project in the early 20th century, driven by President Theodore Roosevelt's vision of a shortcut for trade and military purposes. Backing Panama's independence from Colombia, the U.S. secured rights to the canal zone in 1903 and began construction a year later under engineer John Stevens. Learning from French failures, Stevens focused on worker welfare, improving sanitation, housing, and medical care. He also opted for a lock-based canal system to manage the challenging terrain. Progress continued under George Washington Goethals after Stevens resigned in 1907. Despite facing landslides, bad weather, and equipment failures, Goethals pushed the project forward. By addressing health risks and improving excavation methods, his team overcame immense challenges. However, nearly 5,000 workers lost their lives. As a testament to human determination and engineering ingenuity. Despite the setbacks, the canal was completed in 1914, forever changing global trade. Its lock-based system, designed to lift and lower ships across different elevations, became a marvel of modern engineering. The canal drastically shortened the journey between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, reducing travel time and boosting international commerce. For decades, the U.S. managed the canal, reaping its strategic and economic benefits. However, in 1977, the Torrijos-Carter treaties were signed, agreeing to gradually transfer control of the canal to Panama. By the end of 1999, Panama officially took full control, marking a new chapter in the canal's history. Under Panamanian management, the canal has undergone major expansions to accommodate larger ships and growing global trade demands. The most significant upgrade was the construction of the Panama Canal expansion, completed in 2016, which added a new set of locks to handle massive vessels known as Neo-Panamax ships. This upgrade ensured the canal remained relevant in an evolving shipping industry. However, managing the canal has not been without challenges. Panama has had to address issues such as fluctuating water levels caused by climate change, rising operational costs, and geopolitical tensions. High fees, intended to cover these costs, have sparked criticism from shipping companies and political leaders, including Trump. The strategic importance of the canal means that any disruption or dissatisfaction can have global consequences. Despite these challenges, the Panama Canal continues to play a crucial role in global trade, connecting more than 140 maritime routes and over 1,700 ports worldwide. Its significance extends beyond commerce, as it symbolizes international cooperation and the ability to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. The future of the Panama Canal depends on balancing the demands of international trade, environmental sustainability, and fair pricing. As debates over its management and fees continue, the canal remains a vital artery for the global economy, a legacy of innovation, and a reminder of the enduring power of human ambition. After years of hard work, setbacks, and countless challenges, the Panama Canal was finally completed. On August 15, 1914, the SS Ancon became the first ship to officially pass through the canal. This was a monumental event for both the US and Panama. Before the canal, ships traveling between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans took nearly 2 months. With the canal, the journey was reduced to just 8 hours, revolutionizing global trade and military operations and giving the US a major strategic edge. The construction of the canal was a remarkable international effort, with workers from across the globe, including experienced laborers from the Caribbean. This diverse workforce turned the dream of the canal into a reality. However, after its opening, the canal was entirely controlled by the United States, which also claimed the surrounding land, using it as a strategic military and trade asset. President Theodore Roosevelt saw the canal as crucial for military strategy, especially as tensions rose before World War I. The US used it to transport supplies during the war and maintained control afterward, upgrading the canal to handle larger ships over the years. While the US profited greatly from the canal, Panama received compensation but remained under American control. By the 1960s and 1970s, Panamanians started to demand sovereignty over their land. This movement gained momentum under President Omar Torrijos, who fought to end the US's dominance. Torrijos argued that Panama should have full control over the canal, which was vital to the country's economic and political future. After tough negotiations with US leaders, the Torrijos-Carter treaties were signed in 1977, gradually transferring control of the canal to Panama. By December 31, 1999, Panama officially took full ownership of the canal. After gaining control, Panama raised the tolls for ships passing through the canal, arguing that the funds were needed for maintenance and expansions. Shipping companies, particularly in the US, complained about the rising costs, but they had no choice but to pay. The tolls continued to increase, sparking backlash from companies struggling with the escalating fees. In 2016, the canal underwent a major expansion to accommodate larger ships, but toll prices stayed high, causing frustration among international shipping firms. This ongoing tension came to a head when former US President Donald Trump criticized Panama, accusing the government of overcharging and favoring Chinese interests. Panama firmly denied these claims, with its leaders defending the toll increases as necessary for the canal's upkeep. The Panama Canal Authority faced additional challenges, including environmental issues like droughts and aging infrastructure. While the canal remained a vital trade route, it struggled to keep pace with modern demands. Despite upgrades, the canal's century-old system showed signs of wear, and the costs to overhaul it fully were staggering. Rising tolls and operational delays led to mounting dissatisfaction among shipping companies, who worried about the canal's future sustainability. Experts like Elon Musk noted that while the canal had expanded, its underlying infrastructure needed significant investment to handle the demands of modern shipping. The canal's management faced the challenge of balancing necessary upgrades with keeping tolls competitive. As discussions about the canal's future continued, its role as a critical global trade route remained undisputed. If you have thoughts on the Panama Canal or its management, feel free to share them. Stay tuned for more updates and discussions on global topics.